Alright guys, this is Derek with Firehouse Bowfishing, here with my Cajun Sucker Punch. We're going to do a Cajun pro tip for you today. As you can see, we had an oopsie. So, went out fishing last night with the clients, something happened, I believe they dry fired the bow, but anyways, I no longer have a string on the cam. So, typically this is something I take 3 or 4 minutes and fix in the back of the boat and we keep on fishing, but I decided to hold off until today and I figured let's just go ahead and make a video out of it. So I'm going to start with getting rid of this arrow, get it off the workspace because I don't need it in my way. And now I'm going to show you guys how we can put the string back on pretty easy. You'll notice your string has a loop and it goes over like a little peg in your cam. You just kind of have to follow it around whichever way it wants to ride up on there. I like to get one side started, making sure this is out of the way over here. So go ahead and stand the bow up, and there's grooves inside your cam here, so you're just following the grooves around. And now I've got this started. You notice your finger savers are way up here, and it's like, well, that's not going to be right, obviously. Well, it'll fix stuff once we get it back here on the cam. You could turn the cam and muscle it in there, but this bow is turned up probably about 35 pounds, and that's going to be a pain in the butt. So we're going to take our Allen wrench and put it in our limb bolts here. We're going to turn the bow down. These bows are designed so you can work on them without a bow press, which is very handy for making quick repairs in the boat. There's no reason you ever need to take this thing to a shop, and you could do it all by yourself. So I'm just going to turn this down. Obviously I don't want to take the limb bolt out, but I want to do even turns on both sides, and we're going to turn it down until there's just about no tension left on the string itself. That's going to let me roll the camera around and put the string back on it. So we'll just check there and see. I've got quite a bit of play in there. So same thing. Oh yeah. Get that lined up over here. So now we got enough left on the bow. You can see this cam just wants to spin freely. There's no more tension on it. So we're going to line the string up just like we did on the other side. We put our loop in. If that happens to come off, goes over this little peg here, and you just follow it around and chase it in the channel of the cam. And now we come into this. Just gonna grab the cam and kind of pull it back just a little bit. It's got some tension on, but not nearly like it did. And there we go. It falls right into its groove. Our finger savers are back where it almost needs to be, and the string's back on the cam. So the last part of fixing this is we're just going to take our Allen wrench equally on both sides and turn the bow back up to where we had it. So you always want to pick a starting spot. So if you pick right here, you can go all the way around back to where you started, and that's one turn. So we'll do equally on both sides. And if you lose track of how many turns you did on each side, the easiest thing you can do is tighten them up all the way. Max them out on both sides, and then back them off one turn on this side, back it off one turn this side. Just alternate back and forth until you get the poundage set where you want, and then that ensures your timing is going to be correct. So we'll just get this tightened down. Alright, bow's back to being tight. String, we just need to move our finger savers up just a little bit to get the back where they belong. But as you can see, the string's back on the cams, everything's good to go. That took less than just a couple minutes and we're back to shooting fish. So easily draw back, right back in the game, back to shooting fish. So if you have a string come off where you're out bow fishing, there's no reason to take it to the shop. Something easy to repair that Cajun lets you do by yourself, just based on the great design of these Cajun bows. So make sure to stay tuned, like, follow, and subscribe for more pro tips from Firehouse Bowfishing.